Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a E85 flex fuel install on this 2016 Dodge Charger RT. It's going to be a 5.7 engine. This install should also apply to scat packs, but I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, let's get into it. First things first though, when working with fuel, make sure you have a completely cool engine. And then I have my fire extinguisher on hand and need because we're working with fuel here. But first things first, you need to depressurize your fuel system. So let me show you how to do that. So you're going to come back here, lift up your trunk. Fuse box is going to be right here. See, I took it off. It's going to be this one right here. You're going to just take that right out. Okay, once you take it out, it's kind of small. Let's just leave it there, okay? Okay, now you're just going to start the car until the car stalls, and then you could even just click the power button on a couple times, try starting again to fully depressurize it. Okay, so after you depressurize the fuel system, it's normal for a little fuel to still come out. The thing we're going to be disconnecting is this right here. I put a little microfiber cloth on it. This little red piece was right here. I already clicked it out, but you want to take this out right there so you can just pull that straight out. Okay guys, so I just did it with my hands, but I put no fuel came out. So when this is in, you see this tab right here? Push this in, okay? Push it in first, push it in, push the tab in, and then slowly start pulling it out. It's gonna be it's gonna be hard. You're gonna think it's not coming off, but it's coming off. Okay, this is the hose. This is gonna be your male-to-male connector. The side with the ridges goes into the hose directly. That side is gonna go right into this fuel line, okay? Before you put these ridges with the O-ring, if they have an O-ring, they need to have a little lubricant. So what I did, lifted my dipstick and I just put a little oil around that, okay? It doesn't need to be too much, you know, just a little bit. And then you can go ahead and connect that into the hose. All right guys, this is what I made. I would go with this. I didn't really measure it, just about like 34 inches, you know, 3 inches. Yeah, so this side with the smooth side, that's gonna go directly into here, okay? Okay guys, I got it all plugged in. I also put the retaining clip back on the fuel line. So this is what it's gonna look like, something like that. And then I'm thinking a 90-degree connector into a straight, and that'd be perfect. Okay guys, I cut about a 5-inch, I would say 4 or 5 inch of the hose. Okay, one 90-degree, one straight. It's gonna go in just like this. And now this doesn't need to be perfectly, you can measure it, which is always better, you know, I'm not gonna turn against that. But, you know, you can just like eye it, put a Sharpie, you know what I'm saying? Also, when you go to throw these little clamps on, you don't want it on the very end. You want it just a little further out, okay? And, you know, don't be squeezed. Don't tighten it all the way. You don't want it to freaking rip your hose, pinch your hose, you know what I'm saying? So just like this, how you have it on either end. See what I did it there? Yeah. And just like that, fits perfectly. You can move this around too, but you know, yeah. All right, next guys, these are your fuel injectors. So you just gotta lift up the tabs. A pick tool is probably gonna work, or I mean will work, but I'm just gonna use a flathead screwdriver to do that. Okay, sorry guys, I needed 2 hands, but I'll show you on one of these. You just put it right here, and you just kind of lift the tab up. It's gonna be this tab right there. See that? I'm just kind of picking at it, but just like that. All right, after you get the tab off, they're kind of hard to kind of get up, but what you want to do is, you see this tab right here, you just kind of pinch this in, pinch it, and then you just pull it out. Okay guys, what I did was I bent this little paper clip, and I'm gonna use one of the sides. I'll show you in a second. I stuck the paper clip into one of the sides, and I just attached the probe to it. So then you can just grab the other side just like this, and then you'll just go click like this side. Okay, so it's not that side. Wait, maybe it is this side. See? Yep. So now we know that this side is the positive side, so we can just mark this positive, just like that. Now you can leave that one in there actually, and you could just go test all the other ones with the other probe. All right guys, so I got them all marked. It's the positive side. All right guys, now that all of your injectors are marked positive, you're gonna take, here's your connector, okay? So you take your connector. So see, this is the positive side. So you're gonna see how this fits, just like that. Okay, so it goes in like this, right? So then, like it is, you're gonna mark this side positive, so you know, like it goes straight up, you know what I'm saying? Mark this side positive with a Sharpie. Okay, I also do want to mention, guys, so this is the wires, right? There are some wires that are longer than others. So 4 are going to go that side, 4 are going to go this side. Your brain, that, right, is going to go right here. And your ethanol sensor is over there. Okay, so this doesn't go into your ethanol sensor, guys. Where'd it go? This goes into your ethanol sensor. This will go into the ethanol sensor. So you need to have the longer connectors, these ones, 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here, so they could reach over there. And these shorter ones go straight to here, obviously. Okay, now it doesn't matter which order you put these in, but if you see how I picked this up, these two that go into the connector, this one has to go in that one, okay? You can't mix match them. I know you probably wouldn't anyways, but I'm just letting you know. This red wire, this is going to go straight. Okay, this is the connector. You can't really see it, but I marked it on this side. Let's see, focus. I can see it. So the red wire is going to go into the positive, okay? Red is positive, guys. So I marked this side with positive. You can see the Sharpie right there. I put the red into the positive. So here's the first one done, okay? So this is going to go just like this into that, right? Just like that, guys, okay? And this, you see, that's gonna go in there. Now continue that all around. And bam, just like that, it's all done, okay? So now we just have to connect the ethanol sensor and the brain of the whole operations. All right, guys, now this is all done. Time for the ground, which is right here. This is the ground. I'm using a 13 millimeter. Gonna take this out right here. All right, guys, it's right here. We're gonna take your ground wire, just like this, guys. Gonna put that over, and then just screw that back on. Okay, guys, so this is your temperature probe right here. Also, I connected the orange wiring harness in. Super simple, guys. And then the last thing to connect after this is your ethanol sensor over there. But your temperature probe, just somewhere deep in the engine. You want it to measure how hot your engine is. Just like that. Okay, last but not least, guys, connect the ethanol sensor into that. All right, guys, what I also did was I had some high temp zip ties. This pack comes with zip ties, guys, but I really had a ton of zip ties that are high temperature ones that I needed to use. So I went ahead and put it through the hole and around this little wiring harness just to keep this in place. And then last, guys, come around back. Make sure to plug your fuse, your fuel pump fuse back in. Okay, last, guys, so make sure everything's connected up, and then you're just gonna start the car. Make sure there's no leaks, nothing like that. And you're all good, guys. All good. Make sure there's no leaks whatsoever, guys. Fuel is, you don't want to mess with fuel. Also, there should be no check engine lights at all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this tutorial was easy to follow, and I hope everything went well for you guys. And keep up the great work. Give yourself a pat on the back. Until next time.